Hey guys, it's Gamersaur back with another video. But first, a disclaimer. This video and all future videos and all past videos are for entertainment purposes only. Now, with that out of the way, I have designed a item storage rotation system. What that means is that you have a row of chests, or in this case barrels, that will rotate around. I've put 5 into the system. And you can have different sorts of items in different areas. So if I have only this lever flicked on, the barrels will rotate around until it gets to the item row storage, the row of item storage that has armor, which that's not it. Give it another second. Here we go. It's rotated around to the armor row. Now, I didn't have enough time to fill in all of the storage slots, but you'll probably end up doing that in a survival world or such. Be noted that this will only work in Bedrock Edition. Sorry for the Java users out there. So, if I come around to the back, let me drink a night vision potion. You will notice that, well, first there's a skeleton, but that's not important. I have destroyed the item frame. That's not what's supposed to happen. Okay. Sorry. This is the lever the first lever that was flicked on. It gives out a power signal 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, all the way over here to 1. Now, I have a comparator set to subtract mode. If you click on it, it turns into subtract mode, as opposed to a normal comparator, which would be in compare mode. But that's not the point of this video. Then I have a storage chest, barrel, rather. This barrel has 2 rows and 3 of non-stackable items. In this case, wooden swords. But the most efficient use of resources would be wooden shovels. So, it detects a power output of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, this doesn't have power. So it's 1, subtraction mode, minus 0 is equal to 1. Now, if it was any higher than equal to 1, it would power this repeater, which would come over here, and in turn, power this row of redstone, which would end up turning on a redstone clock, which this would turn this one off, which would turn this one off, which would turn this one off. And it's cycles around, which is how the pistons flow. Now, there's probably a better way to do this, but I couldn't think of one in the time I had. So this was the best thing I could come up with. If you see here, we have a row of redstone that is connected to the levers back here on this wall, which runs into this subtraction circuit. As long as it's 1, it will power the torch off, which will not power this redstone, which turns off the hopper clock to stop the items from rotating. This block is necessary so that these two don't collide and connect to each other, thus creating some strange powering anomalies. As you'll see, there is 5 rows of barrels and 4 pistons. There is a row of redstone all the way down there, which comes over here, comes up to here, goes around to over here, and then comes back down to this last row, which is how it all cycles around. you'll notice the redstone repeaters, which are set to have a 2-tick delay, so that this bottom row of pistons powers before this next row and before these others, but this row powers before this row. I've set the redstone clock to a fairly low time, so it takes a while to go around. But you could set it faster. I just didn't want it to mess up. So this system works, but it's probably not the most effective use of either resources or use of resources, and it looks a bit like redstone spaghetti. So there's probably a way to do it better, but this is what I made. It does work though. So if I'll turn this one on, only the farthest lever powered is what it will count. It'll start turning the circuit around. So you'll see it has a power output that reaches over here. So it's checking to see what the storage system has in it. Comparators can send out a signal of how full the container behind it is. It stopped because this is the right container. This container is full. Okay, sorry. For a better explanation, let me set it back to the first one. This is a glitch I found, but that's not too important. So it's coming back around. You don't have to build it exactly like this, but building it at least somewhat like this might help. My apologies. So, for the first lever turned on, this row needs to have two rows and 3 in this secondary barrel. It's hidden behind these, so you can't see it, but it's still there for the storage container storage container detection. Then this row has 2 rows and 4, 2 rows and 6. I know, strange, but it's what needs to have happened. 2 rows and almost a full, and then 3 rows. That is how the redstone works. Sorry if this wasn't helpful. I hope that it was though. And that's the end of this video. I'll probably have some more redstone videos, like a combination lock, and I might have some other kinds of videos, like my theory on the lore of Minecraft, which could be interesting. Stay tuned. But if you have found a way to optimize this redstone circuitry, please tell me in the comments below. Gamersoar, soaring out.